I be like, come on, man. The little Cartier boys that be on YouTube. I seen them, but it gets me. I'm used to the rest of them. I just feel bad because I know for me with the Cartier family, I was gonna cover them too because I've seen or I watch Antonio talks. I think it's Antonio talks. I think I seen him. I watched the video the other day. I think it's Antonio. And shout out to him. He does a great job of keeping up that fight as well. Shout out to Antonio talks. But and see Antonio, he was talking about them, and to see the video, I was going, but I can't talk about them kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at their eyes, you could tell something wrong with them a little bit mentally or whatever. Because they watch like literally, it gets me because this how they some ain't up here, ain't up here, because everything that's going on right now to be like, okay, like you seen it right. So y'all got to be just some privileged kids, but you don't know how you got that privilege and you're black. Because at the end of the day, Nick Fuentes can get pulled over, like the police came, and they going, but he still because he's adjacent to be white, even though he's a Hispanic, and y'all reacting to his video, and he's talking about you the same way Trump did. He said, "I love a dumb voter." I'm trying to talk bad about you, nothing like that. It's crazy. Just like back to the Cartier family, the boys. It's three of them, but I'm not sure if they have like IED, the HD, or whatever. But you can look at them and tell, like, they're mentally challenged in a way. Looking at their eyes, or whatever. And then one of them got like shaped it how his head is shaped or whatever. I can tell, like, working in the field, that he does have like some type of maybe like Down syndrome or something like that. And with them, I think, with people like that in the Cartier family, that with them having disabilities like they have, sometimes they can fantasize a different way because their brains don't really operate like ours do in a way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them, but I'm just giving an opposite observation. But I can tell, like, because how they be sitting, they be like, I'm saying, like the I used to watch Charmed or whatever. Like they hit the triad, the tripod, whatever, and it was three whatever. Like they sitting there like just so attention. Yeah, like they paying attention to the white man, like, do you hear him? Do you hear him? See, he's right. See? Ha ha ha. And the thing is, he's talking about you. And you're giving him views, you know? And it's just so sad to see that people would just support something like that because they should be calling APS on y'all. Real talk. On their parents, they should call APS because that's really exploitation. I think in a way, working in the field, that's exploitation. You know what I'm saying? Because something wrong with them kids, and y'all up there doing it. You can tell. I mean, I think I read that somewhere. I think I did, but I know for like looking at them. Yeah, come on now, don't do that. Them kids. Don't. I mean, I think one of them probably like he had like a fetal syndrome from like whatever. And when you see them like that, and then you can tell by their eyes like they're it's like because you could tell like okay, listen, being black, like my nephew the same age as them. You ain't gonna be no white man sitting there talking bad about the people. He gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? Them, they're like, he's talking. And they be sitting there watching video and the video be playing and they be sitting there just like this. At attention. But people have disabilities, they do different things and have different reactions. And I don't know how to heal. Some people don't understand that. So I ain't gonna talk bad about them. You know what I'm saying? I just think that their parents need to intervene and have a talk and say, listen, baby, you're black. Because they can put them in danger. They kids. They don't know anything about them. And then white people eat it up because they're like, yay, they're talking about their own people. Yay, the next Officer Tatum. You know, you know, Officer Tatum over there. I don't know what's wrong with him. I won't have a problem with people calling me the N word. You know,